welcome back to Australia Trains. In this video we take a look at Melbourne's newest railway station on opening day thanks to the LXRP, which sees 2 more level crossings removed, and a new Skyrail Parkdale Station which opened to the public on Friday the 2nd of August 2024. As usual, we'll take a look at some trains, a tour of the new station and a throwback of the old one, plus the rather unique way that Frankston Line operated whilst Parkdale Station was closed for many months. Oh, and we'll even discuss the whole Save Parkdale fiasco. Hope you enjoy the video. You may notice some fencing to the right here, and that is because in its final few months of operation, the old Parkdale station was hit with an arson attack, which led to the burning of the, what I believe, heritage-listed station building. Very sad, as this would have been the only remnants of the old Parkdale station, unfortunately now ruined forever. Well, we're 3 minutes into the video, definitely due in for a tour of the new station. We start off on ground level here at Parkers Road where the old level crossing would have been. It appears the station's been moved slightly in the up direction from its old location, and underneath the station it looks like a lot of work still needs to take place. However, on the top of the actual platform level it appears pretty much decently completed. On that note, let's head up to platform number 1. The view is probably the highlight of the station. Pretty much wherever you're standing, you get a nice view of the bay. So at least during the daytime, no matter how bored you might be waiting for a train, at least you can have a nice view to make things go fast. I can't imagine how beautiful the sunset would be here. What I can't work out is the seating seems to be either 2 or 3 next to each other, and a lot of open space on the platform. I'm not sure why they couldn't add additional seating, but it is possible that might come in the future. Nonetheless though, the typical amenities, drinking fountains, bins, etc. Another thing I can't work out is maybe they are still building it, but for the time being there's next to no roofing on either platforms, meaning if it is raining it's going to be quite uncomfortable waiting for a train. Now, unlike the old station, this station has an entrance on both the city and Frankston end. So let's head to the city end now, and still seems to be a lot of work needing to take place. Nothing more so than the fact that you can't actually buy or top up a marquee for quite a while here at this station, although you can still touch on. There were AOs on the day assisting any passengers that needed help with marquees. As per usual, the lift wasn't operating on opening day, so customers needing the lift at Parkdale were advised to either get off at Mentone or Mordialloc and get a taxi there, which will be organised for them. Up to platform 2, and the view sort of the mountains in the background. A lot of suburbia. Definitely not as nice as platform 1, which when you're waiting for a train at platform 2 you don't even need to change the direction you're sitting because you are looking right on, which is really cool. Again, a very empty looking platform. Hopefully they'll put a bit more things as time goes on And day one, and already tactiles out of position. This project was carried out in a very creative manner. The old Parkdale Station ceased operation and was promptly demolished in October 2023. However, the major line shutdown only began in July 2024 until opening day. Throughout this period, trains running on the Frankston line ran express from Mentone to Mordialloc. There was a shuttle bus running from Mentone to Parkdale to Mordialloc and vice versa for passengers seeking Parkdale Station throughout this period. But quite possibly the most interesting aspect of this period was how the actual trains ran through the area. To allow for trains to run whilst the Skyrail was being built over all these months, train ran on two temporary tracks along Como Parade East and the now two level crossings that have been removed, namely Warrigal Road in Mentone and Parkers Road in Parkdale. Taken during February 2024, this video is what it was like travelling along these temporary tracks towards Frankston. This video just wouldn't be complete without mentioning about the whole Save Parkdale organisation, ralliers, whatever you want to call them. There was quite a number of community members in Parkdale that vigorously opposed a Skyrail being built as the level crossing removal method, much preferring a trench. Now, it didn't really get too much traction, although a few politicians did get involved. But clearly, whatever the efforts were, it wasn't enough to change what the plan was. Whilst yes, the government technically has the final say on how a level crossing will be removed, in the process of determining the best method and design, plenty of stakeholders are considered and consulted. These range from local businesses, any residents that wish to have their say, and certain authorities such as for environment protection, for example. So whilst State Parkdale did gain some prominent traction, clearly there was enough support from stakeholders to indeed favour a Skyrail solution. My opinion on it all, whilst yes, Skyrails do have their cons, generally speaking, Skyrails are better and should be a preferred method of level crossing removal, at least in comparison to a trench. This is because, firstly, they are cheaper. Secondly, they allow or act as a 2-for-1 in the area. Whilst yes, you could put apartments and whatnot above a trench, ideally this isn't that good, I guess, for the community as it increases congestion. Whereas you can put underneath a Skyrail a nice community area with a pathway for walking and bike riding, some nature strip, and something for exercising, such as some exercise equipment, poles, whatnot, and a basketball court, for example, as well as benches and just a nice general outdoor place for people to enjoy themselves. Moreover, this also benefits businesses, particularly hospitality, food places, etc., as this allows for a very close area for people to get takeaway, which is really good for businesses. Let me know what you think in the comments, but I'll be honest, I think as long as this level crossing removal project takes place, the debates between a trench and a Skyrail will continue.